Now it's time to reveal this home in the Byron Bay Hinterland. Sitting on over 100 square hectares of land that, believe it or not, used to be a gravel quarry, the house is an ode to its past, as I find out from the builder Paul and architect Dan. Well guys, this house just makes me want to pack my bags and move on in. It's beautiful. And the rammed earth is really the hero of this home, isn't it? Was that a big process in itself?
As you can see, it's in different layers, but a whole wall is done in one day.
It just makes you want to touch it. It looks so tactile, and it is so tactile. What was the idea behind it?
The site itself, which is a 100-acre farm, was also a gravel quarry for many decades. The main component of rammed earth walls is gravel. So there's a real story of the walls, emerging out of the site here. It's a natural material. It has a really long lifespan. So from that point of view, its environmental credentials are very high.
It's actually so unique, but not in a quirky way. Like, it's something that looks like, to me, it would never date.
That's right. I mean, it's an ancient material. It's mainly gravel and rock and a bit of cement, and it's not a new idea. But we're using it here to good effect. We're using it consistently through the home. I always find with a material like this, if you do it consistently, you get a much stronger effect.
All the materials used are consistent throughout, and they all have a story to tell. Along with the rammed earth connecting the house to the land, the surrounding blackbutt forest inspired the second feature material. These earthy materials work well with the modern selections, like the soft grey 2-pack in the kitchen, the custom hidden flashes in the roofline that create sharp, dramatic lines, along with the large porcelain tiles used throughout. Everything works together to deliver you to this amazing panorama of the surrounding mountains. Look at this view!
It's an amazing panorama. This is the ridge view, and the home's named Naringa Ridge View for that reason.
And I love a home where you can see all the way from the front right through to the back, where you have a football field, a tennis court, and a huge swimming pool.
That's right.
This landscaping alone would have been a massive job. Everything here is on a large scale, and for builders Paul and Cameron, the project was a huge challenge. But there are definitely perks of building in these parts as opposed to building in the city where these guys came from.
We're originally from the Sutherland Shire in Sydney, and then we had a business opportunity to come to Byron Bay, build 2 large houses. So we came out, built the 2 houses, and they were beautiful. And then we never went back. It's just too good up here. Building in Byron Bay, in the hinterland of Byron Bay, you have 360 degrees access. You don't have neighbours. You're not building on top of each other. The building process in terms of logistics, parking, everything like that is a whole lot easier. And you have site access, you have room to move. It's beautiful.
It's all in the blood for these guys. Both their fathers were builders, and they learnt their craft working for them. When Cameron's dad passed away, they made the decision to continue the business and have gone on to build more amazing homes.
Last year we won Builder of the Year in Northern New South Wales. Part of that speech at the awards night, I made mention to my father because he's a big part of it. So it's really rewarding to be able to follow on his legacy.
It's the combined experience that shines through in builds like this and add to the story of the home.
The property is rammed earth coming out of the ground. Then we've got a black coloured layer, which represents the blackbutt forest which is behind us, and then a sharp roof which leads the eye off into the amazing panoramas that you have around you.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I am looking forward to coming back and seeing some more projects as amazing as this one. Although the price is undisclosed for this build, it's fair to point out that what you get here is hugely extensive compared to what you'd pay for something this size and detail in a major city. And with a location like this, it's no wonder more and more people are making the move north. The design is both grounded and dramatic, and I love how everything works together to tell a story of the past and the future.